Andersonville was officially named Camp Sumter. After the Civil War broke out in 1864, a stockade was quickly built near the town of Andersonville, Georgia. In late February, prisoners were transferred to this facility. By July, Andersonville was jam-packed with 32,000 captured soldiers. This was extremely overcrowded because the facility was designed to accommodate 10,000 soldiers. The camp was 26 acres wide. As you can see, it was surrounded by a 20-foot-high log wall. There was a nasty stream running through the middle of the camp. It was oddly enough called Sweetwater Branch. This river was used for drinking, bathing, and was also their sewer. Camp Sumter was built in the open air. There were no barracks. In fact, the prisoners were forbidden to construct any shelters at all. At this camp, there was virtually no medical treatment. With the small portions of bad grain and possibly a tablespoon of beans or peas, the men quickly diminished. The lack of caring officers and the hot Georgia climate were factors for why many men were found ill with dysentery, scurvy, malaria, and exposure. Throughout the extremely hot summer months, it was very normal for over 100 men to die every single day. Of the men who survived, they were victims to thieves among their fellow prison mates. Because of the desperate situation at Andersonville, a Confederate medical commission recommended relocating these prisoners who were not too ill to move. And in September of 1864, as William T. Sherman's advancing army approached, most of Andersonville's able-bodied inmates were sent off to other camps. Remaining in operation until the end of the war, Andersonville held more captured Union soldiers than any other Confederate camp. There were a total of 45,000 men, which is nearly 30% of whom died in captivity. The North had learned of the camp's appalling conditions well before the survivors were released in 1865, and outraged citizens urged retribution on Southern prisoners of war. This is a photo of the camp. The prison was surrounded by good land. There was a hospital, cookhouse, and many headquarters nearby. It was surrounded by canyons as well. Camp Sumter just so happened to be placed on the worst land possible. Andersonville Prison is an example that we would not follow today. I think that having seen Camp Sumter, we were disgusted by the way prisoners were treated, so that we will never treat our prisoners in such a harmful way.